I recently performed an experiment titled "The Garage is for Cars," where I use a cheap thermometer like this one that you can purchase at any hardware store. And I encourage anyone to try to repeat that experiment on their own. If you're thinking about keeping your dogs in the garage, you don't have to trust my readings. And my experiment is on my YouTube channel, Rescue Connections. Now, we all know that leaving dogs inside of parked cars is dangerous. The temperatures can reach well over 100 in no time at all, and dogs have a hard time dissipating heat as opposed to humans. But I decided to try using my thermometer in my car while I'm running errands during the day, just to show that it still gets pretty hot even if the AC is on. Especially if you don't have tinted windows like I do. Even if you have tinted windows, I suspect that it's still going to get hot in your garage. So I urge you to just try this if you like taking your dogs out and about with you during the day. Now, my experiment was performed between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. in the morning, and you'll see from this experiment that it was even too hot to have dogs in the car during that time of day. So if anyone is thinking about having dogs out and about in the middle of the day or in the early evening when temperatures outside are over 100, can you imagine how hot it is inside the car? You'll also see from my experiment that even though the official recorded temperature was in the low to mid 80s, the temp inside my car was well over 100, or right at about 100 or 90, even with the air conditioning on. So please just take a look at my experiment, and I urge you once again to try it yourself to see how hot it gets in your car before you decide to take your dogs out and about on errands. Some other things to consider, of course, is the extremely hot blacktop that is at most establishments. I urge you to put your hand on the sidewalk or on the pavement, and if it's too hot for your hands, it's going to be too hot for your dogs to walk on. And never ever leave your dog inside a parked car, even if it's for 2 minutes. And never tie your dog up outside of an establishment. They can get overheated out there on the pavement, and someone could steal your dog, someone could hurt your dogs as well. So it's best just to leave the dogs at home most of the time when it's really hot. It is currently 9 a.m. August 17th, 2010. And the official recorded temperature as of 9 a.m. is 81 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're expecting a high of over 100 today. It's almost 9:15 a.m. My car's been sitting in the garage all night, and it's August the 17th, and it's almost 90 degrees, maybe 88 in my car right now. Well, I just took a trip that took a little under 10 minutes. It is now 9:23 August 17th, and I rode with the air conditioning on full blast, and as you can see, the temperature is still almost 90 inside my vehicle, and this is just 9:23 in the morning. Well, I was in the establishment for about 15 minutes. It is now August 17th, 9:38. As you can see, the temperature has already reached over 100 in the vehicle, and that's sitting in a parking lot for 15 minutes with the sun visor up against my front window. It is now almost 9:45, so I've been driving around a little over 5 minutes with my AC on full blast, and as you can see, the temperature is still 100 inside my vehicle. This is August 17th, 9:45 a.m. It is now 9:56, and my car was sitting in the shade since about 9:45, so a little over 10 minutes, and the temperature has dropped a little. Looks like it's about 95 inside the vehicle right now. It is now 10:06, and I've been driving around for about 10 minutes with my AC at full blast, and it actually got hotter in the vehicle. It is now right at 100. Back inside my house on the computer, it is about 10:15. So about 10 minutes later, And as you can see, the official recorded temperature for this time of day is 84.6. Or I'm sorry, 84.9. So even though it's much less than 90 degrees officially recorded, inside my vehicle with the air conditioning going full blast, it was right around 100. And just a couple other things to consider if you're going to be making stops and leaving the AC on and leaving your dogs in the car. Be aware that a running vehicle is very tempting to thieves. It's happened before where thieves have taken off without even noticing there's a dog in the car. So make sure you have a spare key and lock your car, but it still will be tempting for them to break the window and take your car if they know that the car is running. Be aware that if you're gone too long, you could run out of gas, or you could have a malfunction, something could go out. So just take all those in consideration before you take your dog on errands during the middle of the day. Another thing to consider is that people have come home in the middle of the day and forgotten their dog was in there. And you've probably seen some news stories on that, so just be careful. Thank you so much for watching the video. I urge you to please share this with other folks in the animal community. Please share my garage experiment. Also, if you're in the San Antonio area and you're interested in helping rescues or doing any rescue of your own or any adoptions, please check out my webpage, www.meetup.com/rescue-resources. And we try to meet once a month and share information that can help the stray pets in the area. Thank you.